The supervillain M.O.D.O.K has appeared in a multitude of Marvel video games over the years, from the Ultimate Alliance series to LEGO Marvel Superheroes, too many to list off here. The upcoming Avengers game that will be released later this year, developed by Crystal Dynamics, looks to be featuring a more serious and grand interpretation of the character, one I think many of us have been waiting for quite some time. For today's supervillain breakdown, I will be looking at the comic book origins behind the M.O.D.O.K character, because it seems to me that not enough people are familiar with this villain, one of the most underrated in the Marvel Universe. Technically speaking, M.O.D.O.K debuted among the pages of Tales of Suspense number 93 from September of 1967. However, his physical appearance would not be shown. He was simply a voice coming out of a tech monitor. In issue 94, we, along with Captain America, are introduced to M.O.D.O.K in the flesh, and his now iconic appearance, that of an abnormally sized head situated inside of a flying chair, with dinky little arms and legs. Despite his odd appearance, M.O.D.O.K possesses an immensely powerful intellect, able to solve mathematical equations within seconds and calculate probabilities so accurately that it borders on precognition. He also has vast psionic powers that allow him to shoot energy beams from his head, create force fields, and mentally control the minds of others. He leads the terrorist science group known as AIM, or Advanced Idea Mechanics, that use highly advanced weapons and technology to achieve world domination. Though he leads this group and has a fair share of loyal followers within it, M.O.D.O.K is not always the most merciful of commanders. AIM soldiers have turned on him quite a few times in the past. Originally, M.O.D.O.K was a man by the name of George Tarleton, a scientist who joined up with AIM and helped them create the Cosmic Cube, an object that has been the focus of several stories featuring M.O.D.O.K, not only within the pages of Captain America, but also Namor the Submariner as well. Tarleton is forcefully voluntold to take part in an experiment by the higher-ups at AIM in order for him to analyze the Cosmic Cube better. He is subjected to various mutagens that greatly increase his intelligence, while also altering the size of his cranium, making it too large for his small body to support, hence the hover chair. Tarleton grows so intelligent that he rebels against AIM, and within no time flat, takes control of its forces. His name M.O.D.O.K comes from the title of the experiment itself, Project M.O.D.O.K, which stands for Mental Organism designed only for computing. However, after taking over AIM, he renames himself M.O.D.O.K, switching out the C for a K, which stands for killing. M.O.D.O.K is a very science-heavy villain, and I think that's what I enjoy so much about him. He's the zany mad scientist who uses mathematics, probabilities, and various technology to get the job done. Countless times he has created robotic minions, or even giant suits of armor that he and his hover chair can climb into, allowing him to take on much stronger physical threats towards him, such as the Incredible Hulk or Iron Man for example. So he's a very resourceful villain, which just reinforces how intelligent this guy is. With a head that big, his brain would have to be too, right? M.O.D.O.K's name, peculiar design, all of it is very over the top. M.O.D.O.K is the purest form of a supervillain taken to the extreme that I can think of, at least off the top of my head. It's for this reason that many of his appearances within comics or outside of them have become parody. They focus on more of the amusing and comical aspects of this character and concept. And to be honest, it's a natural fit, because this character is naturally silly. Just look at him for Christ's sake. He looks like some middle-aged man-baby flying around on some jet-powered chair. This shit writes itself. That said, stories that buff M.O.D.O.K up, give this villain more weight, make him a strong threat for heroes, or an entire team of heroes, is evidence of how much range he has as a character. He can be made rather scary, quite intimidating in the right story, with the right villainous scheme fueling his actions. I think the bizarre appearance of M.O.D.O.K, the natural goofiness integrated within the core of his character, make him one of the most memorable villains in all of comics, at least to me. Once you see him, or introduced to him, he becomes ingrained in your mind. You never forget him. Sure, he hasn't become as recognizable and mainstream as some other Marvel villains like the Green Goblin, Doctor Doom, or Thanos at this point, but I think he's just one solid movie or video game appearance away from that happening. All we need is one big role in one of these things, one serious and threatening depiction, and I think the upcoming Avengers game might just be it. I can't wait to see what Crystal Dynamics do with him. This has been NerdGasm. Let me know what you think of the M.O.D.O.K character in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this video and found it insightful in any way, please subscribe to the channel and even share the video if you can. All of it helps me out in a big way and keeps the YouTube dream alive. Thanks for all the support, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care.